dudes. I think we're a minute or less away. Hope I don't pull up and find another guy's truck backed up at this driveway. I don't know. I don't know why I let myself get emotional about this stuff. Is it the internal hunter in man? The thrill of the hunt? I don't know. Now I'm experiencing all those symptoms of stress and excitement. Got a dry mouth even. Of course, maybe I just need something to drink. Finished my coffee. I got off one exit.
3 miles, turn left.
Got off.
Arrive at destination on right.
Got off one exit before the map said I should, but it turned out to be the exit that he wanted me to get off of because it had a Lowe's there. What a construction mess. Ended up having to make a U-turn in a 4-lane road. White Road. We're here. Oops, I've gone too far. Wow, this looks like a nice community. When I say nice, I don't mean $500,000 homes. I mean in the country. Not in a plat. Looks awesome. This might be my place right here. That's 35. There's a fixer-upper, fellas. I wonder if somebody's working on it. Here it is. 98, 83, 82, 83. Here it is. Da 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 da. Awesome. Here we are. Let's see what I can film.
All right.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh, man. You got carpet in your workshop?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah, here. I don't have the belt tightens, so it ain't gonna turn nothing. But
Okay.
This shows you the motor runs.
Okay. Cool.
Forward and reverse. And I don't know how much you know about these.
I've got a couple of them, but I don't have any of them running right now.
That's the,
That engages it. Okay. Yeah, it sounds good.
and see this right here? There's holes in here.
For indexing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can make gears and stuff.
I didn't know that when I bought this.
Uh-huh.
See, and that's what I needed. I thought I was gonna have to make this. And I went, oh shit, it's already there.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Yeah. Awesome.
okay? And
Awesome.
this wooden box, all that tooling in there,
Uh-huh.
that's yours too.
Okay. Now, I forget, did the ad say anything about an extra chuck or?
No.
No, okay.
The collets. See the collets back there?
Oh, wow, those are tiny.
Yeah.
So those fit in the headstock here.
I've never used it, I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm assuming, see, watch it.
Yeah.
They screw into here.
Okay.
It goes through like so.
But they came with the lathe, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't have a set of collets for my lathe, so I've never put one in it. But I imagined that they were bigger. But this must be what they are because otherwise,
lathe.
yeah, why would it be here
Yeah.
if it wasn't? There might be an early and a late spindle with 2 different size holes in it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I've been looking for one of these stands.
Yeah.
So I've got this length lathe that I'm restoring right now that my dad helped me get.
Oh yeah.
And
Well.
I don't have a stand for it, you know,
Okay.
so.
This tailstock's a little screwed up.
Is it?
When I got it, this piece here,
Uh-huh.
they had a screw in it.
Yeah.
And I tried using it to tighten it and loosen it, and it doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
The screw under here is what tightens this up.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
This lathe is going to a good home because I'll clean this up, and first thing I'll do, and it'll take me a couple of months to start working on it, but I'll inspect it, and every little part it needs, I'll start ordering. And like I noticed, like this gear needs replaced.
Yeah.
But I'll go through all the gears, and one of the things that I've been wanting to do in my turning hobby is make a gear. So
I don't understand what this is for.
oh, this is called a back gear, and if we put that in, and then wait a minute, let's turn this. There's one thing we got to do here. This pin here, this is the bull gear, and it's locked to the shaft. Okay. So. And this is locked to the, wait a minute, no, it's not locked to the shaft. This is locked to the shaft, pulley's locked to this, and the bull gear's locked to the pulley. So if we pull this out, I can get my fat fingers in there. I've got the wrong hands. If we pull this pin out, okay.
I got a pair of pliers back.
I got it.
Oh,
so now we've disengaged that. So when we put the back gear in and turn the motor, now the chuck turns a lot slower.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
See, you taught me something.
And like this gear's got teeth off of it, but I've got one of these.
Oh, how sweet, huh?
Yeah. See,
wait a minute, the price just went up.
Well, the lathe I'm working on had a bad gear here, and so I bought one of these, and so I've got an extra gear. So that's awesome.
Looks like this is broke off. But I have no idea what that's for.
I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you know what? This is part of the hinge that held the cover.
Yeah, I don't have the cover.
Yeah, that's fine. Those are not that hard to come by.
This is what you're getting, right here, what you see.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Hey, it looks good, man. So it looks like a 1950s lathe.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's an old one, I know that.
Yeah, these were made back in the 50s.
But it's in pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Now you said you made pool cues. Mm-hmm. You got a minute to show me the parts you make?
Okay. The part number, the serial number and stuff's back here.
Okay. Yeah, if it was sold as a Craftsman, it's back there. If it was sold as an Atlas, it would be back here. So you currently still make pool cues? Oh, so this is your new lathe.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, I've had that for 15 years.
Yeah.
You know. See, and this is what I was doing over there. They call these windows.
Oh, I see. Different popular shapes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then they call that a starburst.
Wow. That's pretty fine.
Mm-hmm.
To not foul up those points. I bet you throw a few of those away as you're making them.
You don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Neat tool. You got some neat machinery here.
Yeah, well, it's a collection of years.
A collection of years, yeah. The Smithy lathe, that looks pretty good too.
Yeah, like I said, I've had that for about 15 years.
Uh-huh.
It works great.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had to replace some parts in it, but nothing major. You know.
So this is an interesting way to do indexing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I use a 1/4-inch drill.
Wow, you've got me thinking that a guy could make an indexing ring to clamp to a chuck.
That's what that is.
Yeah. That's awesome.
If you see, it's cut in half. And it's clamped right to the chuck. And then this is clamped to the back of it.
Wow, somebody smarter than me thought of this idea, I tell you what. That's awesome.
Yes, very good.
Neat. I knew I'd learn something when I came here today.
See, when I bought that, I thought I was going to have to do this over there.
Uh-huh.
And then I was tinkering around, and I said, what the hell's all these holes for? And
Yeah.
I seen that little pin, and I went, it's already got the indexing on it.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah, I don't know how many holes are in that circle because I haven't used it to make anything yet. I think it might be 96 or something.
No, it's a 360-degree pattern, I know that.
Yeah.
Because I was cutting 45s with that. 45.
Might be 60 holes.
Maybe that's what it is.
Probably something that
Yeah.
goes into 360 evenly, would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, one of these days I'll have a lathe this big at home, but but not until I get a real workshop built. I don't have it. I'm using part of a 2-car garage, and I've got 2 motorcycles I'm trying to get rid of.
What kind?
I got a, I think it's an 99 or 98 Honda Rebel, and I got a Suzuki 800 Intruder.
Oh, okay.
My wife and I haven't rode them in like 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, and it was fun while it lasted, but
Gets old.
well, yeah, there's just other things we'd rather be doing now. We used to have a houseboat. We got rid of that because we couldn't afford to keep it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I had a partnership with my dad. When I lost my dad, well, I lost my repair partner. I lost my guy that helped share the bills and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's hard to stay in houseboating after that.
Yeah.
So, and we're getting older. You know, we just kind of want to trim our lives down to simpler things. So, awesome. Well, let me pay you. So there we go. We got the tailstock, which is easy, and the carriage, which was a pain. Got that off the lathe. There's the lead screw. Check it out. I got a stand for my grinder.
You made a haul.
I made a haul here, man. Filling my truck up. $25 for that. And that might hold 2 grinders, 1 off each end.
Yeah.
And that'll solve another problem in my workshop.
There you go.
All right, I'm getting out of here. My truck's kind of missing and running like hell. There it goes. Hope I don't have a problem. Man, I got here. I got it. I got some, got me a grinder table. Wow, that's floored. Wow, I got a problem with my truck. Hope I can get home. Hope this doesn't turn out to be a very, very costly adventure. It's like I got a fuel delivery problem. Hey, the guy was very nice. Thanks me for coming to get it. Let's see. Look at my temperatures. Look normal. Fuel pressure looks normal. Got diesel fuel. I wonder if I got some water at that last stop. I get a little whoomp of power here every now and then. This could take a long time to get home. Just downshifted. And I was back down a hill too. It almost acted like it didn't want to climb it. Wow, I wonder if I got a computer problem or something. Maybe I should turn the truck off and turn it back on. Then again, it may not restart. I got an engine light there. Got fuel pressure and I'm not, or oil pressure and I'm not over temped, so I think my gamble's going to be not to foul up a good thing. It's moving. Oh man, what a super experience. Showed me a lot of his pool cue stuff. Some of it I missed because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Guy's a talented guy. He got him a small Grizzly mill, and he's got another larger lathe, looked like a 14-inch lathe in there. You might have saw on the pictures. So he didn't need this little 12-inch Craftsman Atlas lathe anymore. And he wanted to put his milling machine over there where the lathe was because there was a window, and that will give him some natural light, which is a whole lot better than a flashlight or a fluorescent light. What a neat little workshop he had there. I think it was like a little shed that was insulated, had an AC unit in the window. He had a fan blowing in there. I'm going to say it was maybe 12 by 12, something like that, but all dedicated to making pool cues. So it was fairly organized. It'll be even more organized now that I got this big lathe out here for him. Man, getting that leg set, that was friggin' amazing. I mean, I was looking at possibly having to pay $350 anyways for a leg set if I didn't find a lathe sitting on a leg set, and there it is. You know, the going rate on eBay for those is about $300 just for the cast iron legs, $275 or $300. And that's a pretty big, heavy thing. And when you start looking at what it costs to ship that, it's going to cost a lot. So it's better for me to just buy the whole thing. Now those collets that you saw, man, those things were tiny. I'm wondering if that lathe has a tiny spindle hole in it, or if I just really didn't know how big the collets were, because I guess I've never handled one that I knew for sure belonged to one of these lathes. So they probably are that small. So I look forward to investigating that. At least I got a set of them. But that's one of the drawbacks of a small lathe, is the hole in the spindle's not that big, so you can't put big stock through the spindle. Well, it sure looks like the spindle hole would hold a bigger collet than that. Might have been 2 collet sizes. And if those are, you know, the less desirable size collets to have, I might just clean those up and sell them and put that money towards a set of the right ones. So anyways, on my way home, hope I don't get broke down. I sure don't have any power. This happened once before, and I had to have the special valve cover gasket replaced that has wires running through it. The goofy thing on this truck. And that cost me, I don't remember, $400 or so. So let's hope I don't have to do that again. Update you later. All right, my exciting chasing after the lathe experience. I decided I'm going to turn this thing on and off and see if it, I'm just in limp mode for some reason, see if it resets. I'm in a place where a tow truck can get to me. Well, it restarts, but I still got this limp mode problem. Man, my truck's running like hell. Stopped and got me some lunch. Tried cycling the ignition, and it's not running any better. Nothing reset. This happened once a few years ago and had to replace that valve cover gasket with the wires running through it. Crazy setup. Love Cummins, but man, that's a crazy setup. But something happens where, you know, a wire goes bad, or one of the injectors, or gets shorted out to the valve cover metal itself, gets grounded out, and then goes into limp mode and runs like hell, like it's running now. Feels like I'm running on 2 cylinders. Now, last time this happened, I was able to run as fast as I could get the vehicle going. Was about 55 or 60. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the highway here. If I can't run at least 55, I'll have to get off and spend all day moseying home from Cincinnati. This is actually like west of Cincinnati quite a ways, almost to Lawrenceburg. I have to spend all my time moseying home on the surface streets, which would suck. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm almost to the highway, and I'm not up to 50 yet. And it was a little bit downhill too. Getting on nice and clean. People are probably wondering why this idiot isn't speeding up. Wow. Got good oil pressure. Temperature looks good. I guess I'm going to be going 55 and a 65 for a while. You know, I was kind of thinking that this good deal on this lathe was like karma coming back to me after missing out on the Heavy 10 South Bend project lathe. Now maybe I'm getting punished for getting such a good deal off this guy. I hope I don't find out I got a $1,000 problem with the truck. All right, I'll see if I can stop yammering at the camera and just be about getting home. All right, well, I don't have much power to accelerate, but I can get up to about 70, so I can run down the highway. Feel sorry for people that follow me on a ramp or something. Whew. Man, had to get off 275 onto 75. Got bogged down to 20 miles an hour. Woo, took forever to get back up to speed. Wow, man, I'm still basking in the afterglow of getting that swinging deal on that lathe. Man, after making that recording and admonishing people about how you make, how to make deals and don't break people over your back, and sometimes just pay the price and get the deal done. And then halfway, third of the way down here, I'm talking to him on the phone and somebody's offering him $150 more. Oh man, almost got that stuffed right back down my throat. But man, I got there, got the deal done, made a friend. The guy likes to play poker, has a poker party a couple times a year. Took down my name and phone number. I like to play poker once in a while. Might get invited back. Got to learn about another business, making pool cues and see some of his equipment that he used to do that. Phenomenal experience. Yeah, I guess I'm just basking in the afterglow, getting that screaming deal. Now I need to solve another problem. How do you clean this stuff up before you get it home? Man, I'm so tempted. I know it's just crazy. I'm so tempted to go buy a wishy-washy and blast this stuff off before I get it home. But then you got all the water and everything that's going to rust. I guess you could douche it down in WD-40 while you're there. I don't know. I mean, kind of wishing there was some kind of service business that I could go to that had a big solvent tank where I could unload something like this, and some dudes would blast it and scrub it down, and blow it off, put it back in my truck. And I could leave about 3/4 of the grime behind. That'd be worth something to me. Might be an idea for a business. And it takes so long to do things because of all of the cleaning that's involved. Back when I was messing around with cars a lot more, I got to the point where if I knew I was going to be rebuilding an engine, replacing an engine, even if I was going to be replacing an engine, I would go by the wishy-wash and, clean the engine. And even though if I'm getting rid of it, because it would save me hours, of hand washing and cleaning up tools and it's just, it wasn't a time saver to skip that step. And I find myself wanting to do that with the new lathe sickness, trying to make this sickness more efficient in some way. All right, enough baloney from me. Well, boys, made it back to work. Let's go check out the lathe in the back of the truck. Wow, there we go. There's those hard to find stands. Woohoo! Awesome. There's the lathe. There's the stand that I got for grinders laying there on its side. Here's the parts of the lathe. Yeah, fellas, you got to tear them all apart to move them. They're too heavy. Too heavy.